welcome back to Drawing for Kids. To start off, let's go over what material you'll need. You need some Crayola markers, which you can use any color markers that you like. Next, you also need some paper. In addition to that, you'll need some black markers, such as Sharpies. Okay, so as I'm going along, I'll go step by step on how to draw this character, but I really like to invite you to add your own little twist to it to make it your own. There's no pressure to necessarily draw exactly what I have, but let's use that as a guidance to see what we can come up with. As always, remember to add in a little bit of your imagination to make it your own. You can do this drawing with your family and friends, and at the end of it, maybe check out how everybody's drawing turned out at the very end. Are you ready? So we're gonna get started.
For today's drawing, I'm going to be doing a normal type Pokemon that has the ability to evolve into multiple different types of Pokemon. Can you guess which Pokemon I'm referring to? That's right, it is EEVEE. EEVEE is from the first generation Pokemon. It's a small, furry, friendly creature that is just so cute. So let's start by drawing EEVEE's year. So here's 1 year. And then I will draw in the other year for EEVEE as well. I know that EEVEE is a fan favorite for a lot of Pokemon lovers, and I love how it adapts to various environment and can change into multiple different types of EEVEE depending on what it's exposed to with different elemental stones. Here you can see I'm starting on the inner part of year, and at the end I'm just doing some furry zigzag lines for the furry EEVEE years. And to connect the 2 years, I'm just going to draw some zigzag lines for like the prickly hair on the top of its head. From here, I'm going to wrap up by drawing EEVEE's face. And EEVEE has like a more roundish face, which makes it look even cuter than it is. Coming up, I'm going to do a couple of different types of EEVEE evolution with like LEAFEON, Umbreon, Glaceon, and like all the different evolutions, and I'll draw it out because I think this is something that will be like so much fun to do. Next, I'm going to start drawing in EEVEE's eyes. You can see they're kind of like ovalish, but like not perfect circles. And even the 2 eyes between them, they're not like perfectly matched, and that is okay. Inside each of the eyes, I'm drawing these smaller circles to represent the pupil and like how the light kind of bounces off and makes its eye sparkle. And inside each of the eyes, I'm going to color it in with my black marker for some of the pupil parts. It's already looking pretty cute, but we're not completely done with EEVEE just yet. We still have to do the nose and the mouth and the rest of its body. So next, let's do the nose for EEVEE, and you can do eyebrows for him as well. I feel like eyebrows is a great way to express EEVEE's emotion. You can have him really happy, really sad, or really surprised. So you can change up the eyebrow different from what I have here. Next, let's do the furry hair or around its neck. So let's do that collar for EEVEE, that furry collar. So I'm going to do some zigzag lines. It's not like perfectly smooth, and that is okay. Feel free to make the collar around EEVEE a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, and that is fine too. So far, I think it's looking pretty cute. Next, we're going to work on the forelegs for EEVEE and then its hind legs and wrap up with its tail. Now keep in mind, for me to draw EEVEE like this with my marker, just like on first try, it did take me a lot of practice. So your artwork may not look exactly as mine, partly because you may have a different style, and EEVEEs don't all look the same as well. But if you want to get better at your artwork, here is my secret. The secret is to keep practicing. Don't give up. It may not always be perfect, and you may have some good days and bad days, but that is perfectly normal. So don't give up and keep practicing. You can only get better with time. So here I'm going to do the back of EEVEE's legs, and we're almost done. Just have to wrap up by drawing in its tail. But it's looking pretty cute so far, don't you think? Now you can always repeat this drawing several times with like different stylization. You can make the ears bigger, the tail smaller, you have different expression. And also think about like your color choices. It doesn't always have to be a brown EEVEE, right? Could be a pink one, a blue one. You could have a whole rainbow color if you want. Have fun and use your imagination for this particular EEVEE drawing. So now we're done with the outline of the EEVEE and it's looking so fantastic. You can also add accessories to your EEVEE, let's say flowers or like an umbrella or like anything you would like. From here, I'm going to start coloring my EEVEE. I'm using my brown marker and I'm going to try my best to color within the lines and making sure that I color in and fill in any white gaps. Now it's not going to be perfect, but that is perfectly okay. The important thing about doing artwork is enjoying the process. So from here, I'll let you enjoy the rest of this video as I color in EEVEE and I'll come back and do a final wrap up when it's done. And there you have it. Here is our EEVEE. Thank you so much for following up on this easy step-by-step drawing with Sharon. And I would love to hear from you if there are other Pokemons you would like me to draw in the future. Well, that's it for now. I will see you in the next video. Take care and stay creative, everyone. Bye for now.